40 hours a week, well it doesn't seem like much. The 168 that the week's made of, until you consider that there are 56 in the sleep schedules that doctors recommend. So that's 72 hours to do what you want, if you're lucky enough to only have one job. Cause we're born to die, and we get to live paycheck to paycheck, making all of this money for companies that would happily replace us with unpaid machines. So don't bite the hand that feeds, that's how the saying goes. They got one hand in our pockets and the other on our throats. The supply and demand, well it demands we comply, because every basic human need has been commodified. So we're working for the weekend to get fucked up with all of our friends. But if work is the reason that we drink and smoke, why do we keep going back to pay to cope? This fucked up cycle, well it really makes you think. Isn't this a little ironic, don't you think? Don't you think? Isn't it a little ironic? Don't you think? Don't you think? Isn't it a little ironic? Ironic! Ironic! I bet you don't think I know what that means. Ironic! Ironic! I bet you don't think I know what that means. Ironic! Ironic! I bet you don't think I know what that means. Ironic! Ironic! I bet you don't think I know what that means. Well, I know what it means. It's French Canadian. Something about rain on your wedding day. And if I had a nickel for every time I've heard this company's different, we're like family here, I wouldn't need a fucking job anymore. I'd have enough money to actually retire. But just like the families that we grew up with, our work families are fucking abusive. So don't ask for a raise or think about calling off. We'll try and make you thank them for your time on the clock. Cause we're born to cry, and we get to grow up and become more depressed. We're only worth as much as we can produce, and they don't even pay us enough to afford rope for a noose. We're just cogs in their machines, as replaceable as any other human being. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you learn, you lose your job. Now I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny them the money you lost their company. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, they'll fucking steal your soul. I don't know, I don't know, every company is awful. I don't know, I don't know, you ought to know. I don't know, I don't know, you ought to know. And if another person tells me to get a real job, I'm gonna kick their ass, then kill my boss and my